Hello, everyone watching all over the globe. I welcome you this night to yet another live broadcast. I welcome you very, very sincerely and very warmly. I believe we are going to have another great time together. All right. I had prepared a topic titled Measure TBC Value in Gold Grains. Measure TBC value in gold grains. All right. But first and foremost, I want to run us through the blog for today. Okay. Even though some of the events had happened, but at least you can go and watch again if, for instance, the send button meeting. If you let me share my screen one moment. All right, we are there. I'm going to be very fast because I have an assignment to conclude thereafter. Okay. The first thing you will see there is the October 22nd English send button meeting. Okay, it has already been concluded. Okay, a few hours back, and I hope that everyone whose send button is turned on attended that meeting, hosted as usual by Randy Wilson. Okay, it was loaded. It was a loaded meeting because there were a lot of information, dished out there by Randy Wilson, and it was very informative, very educative, very insightful. So let's all be encouraged all the time, especially if you have your send button turned on. Don't miss any of the send button meetings. All right. So you can go there and watch it. All right. The next item on the blog, Cambodia and Spanish send button meetings will be coming soon. So watch out for those meetings. There are brand new meetings to be commenced. So you continue to follow the blog. You will get details of exactly when they will be taken off. Okay, so you can join and benefit, from the updates and all the information therein. The next blog post says prepare for the November redemption period. Of course, it's an article and logo is upon us already. In a few days' time, we will be commencing the November redemption period. Okay, I'm excited, like I've always said, Okay, I hope you're excited too. The next blog post says TBC continues to inspire musicians to sing about TBC. It's a video, go watch it. Great clarity on recent announcements by Paul Fisher, one of the top TBC leaders. A video, go and listen to him. You will learn a whole lot from that video. The next blog post says Kringle coin is the number 3 cryptocurrency. It's also a video, quite insightful statistics, giving out there by Dan Luz and trying to tell us how TBC is number 3 now. Okay. Then the next one says the living man is more valuable than gold. This is where we are coming. All right, so you will get the details. The next one says, United We Stand. It's a video, very, very encouraging and educative video. Go watch it and learn from it. The next blog post says, important update from TBC Randy. It's a video. Go watch it. And the last one on this page says, International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. It's a video. And you will see my brother and friend there, Femi. Okay, he did a very good job there. All right, so you go and watch all the videos, study all the articles and posters. Okay, like I said, and like I always say, I just whet our appetite on this blog. It is for you to go and study them. Okay, it's part of our system that says study the blog daily. So you go to the blog and study it daily. Whatever you have there is a very, very important information, okay, to ensure that you study the blog daily. All right, so let me now go to, this is where I'm going. I want to read it out to us. Quite loaded. All right, okay. It says, the living man is more valuable than gold. You can see the poster, the living man, and then the article right below there. So I'm going to read it all. I'm going to be very fast because of time. I read, what is a living man? Is it just from breath or just heartbeat? Are we only talking about the human body? What about the mind? Is there spirit? What about free will? The beautiful complexity of a living man is so amazing. The living man was not meant to be captured or enslaved. To do really a wrong. Justice in principle has brought TBC to be, to right that which is or was wrong. The value of a living man is truly infinite. This truth, although in modern times has been cleverly hidden, has been well known throughout the ages. TBC is a reawakening to this eternal truth. From the start, TBC has moved forward on basis of agreement. See this blog post, okay? Yeah, okay, you click on it and then you go read it and see the details. Okay, I will not be able to do that because I want to manage my time very well. I read, we are private. We always have been and will always be that. Man uses mediums of exchange to transact. The Kringle Private Society has a medium of exchange known as TBC and its Kringles that allows us to transact one with the other on a peer-to-peer basis privately. This is not in any way a public medium of exchange. The collective membership of living men, living women, and their living children comprise the total value of this medium of exchange. So how do we compare this medium of exchange with the other mediums of exchange throughout the world? By mutual agreement, we have grounded ourselves to our Mother Earth by measuring our medium of exchange with grains of gold. This also enables us to calculate how our medium of exchange relates to all other mediums of exchange all over the world, all around the world. Our research has shown that there can be some confusion regarding jurisdiction when any form of fiat is mentioned within our publications and broadcasts. Jurisdictions greedily reach out to lay claim whenever a chance of winning can be found. To clearly denote that the jurisdiction of TBC and the Kringle Society are that of a private non-public group, we have made it clear that our members are the basis of the value of our medium of exchange, and that we only measure that value in grains of gold. I also have made it clear that TBC is not backed by gold, and we are not pegged to gold. Our association to gold is only as a definable measurement of value only. To avoid any confusion on this line of jurisdiction, we are removing any references of any fiat from our websites. And that process, after making the first public notice. Okay? And here is the link to that public notice. So when you click here, it takes you straight, okay, to the public notice. I read, henceforth, we call upon the cooperation of all members of TBC to stop using any form of fiat to the value of TBC, and to embrace measuring that value in gold. The admin fee is 4 grains, and the minimum amount of transaction to gain the related cookie reward is 40 grains of gold, of course. To see how much the value of a grain of gold is, you can see a link to a third-party calculator on the dashboard of your KCBO. And this is the link, okay, to that third-party calculator. All right. Even the business cards refer to gold and not fiat. The sooner we can unify our members around the use of these terms, the better. A handful of our members have been asked to disclose their interactions with TBC to an agency, and that is covered within the first public notice. These particular members will greatly appreciate our entire membership behaving completely without any confusion in a private manner immediately. Just a moment. Okay. Okay. All right. The sooner we can unify our members around the use of these terms, the better. A handful of our members have been asked to disclose their interactions with TBC to an agency, and that is covered within the first public notice. These particular members will greatly appreciate our entire membership behaving completely, without any confusion, in a private manner immediately. Dealing with an agency is a hassle and a burden. Let's come together as one and stay private. It is lawful to be private. Our challengers lawfully. To conclude, we are outside of their jurisdiction. All right. Okay, so that is the content, the details of this topic. And what we must realize here, let me well, I still want to show us something, but I want to show us I want to show us TBC. I want to show us the TBC system, okay, so that we'll be able to, relate these things clearly. Okay, but one thing that we must take away here, is that we must stop using, just like the TBC admin, had clearly mentioned here. Okay, we must stop using the terms, okay, of any kind of fiat to describe TBC. Okay, and the second thing we must realize or understand is that TBC is not backed by gold. Okay, TBC is not backed by gold. Let's get it very clearly. Okay, so that is something that we must take note of and apply it all of the time. Not backed by gold. The value of TBC is measured, okay, in grains of gold. Okay, that's what we only measure it with now. Okay, the value of TBC is measured in grains of gold. Please, we need to, so we must stop using all these fiat currencies to equate our TBC coins or Kringles. So admin has made it very clear here and that's why I'm emphasizing it. Okay, so that it will be very clear. In fact, there's no confusion about it because they've all been well laid out to every one of us. So let's embrace it. Let's use our terms properly. Let's avoid using any form of fiat to describe TBC and Kringle. Okay, and of course, we all know that we are private. Okay, our society is private, and that is it. Okay, so let me now go and show us one. Okay, I just want to show us something which relates to what admin is saying here, and that is to show us our system. This is TBC system. When you hear TBC system, here is what it is. Steps to a fast start in the TBC community. Poster article. Okay. So things like these are specific things that the admin mentioned, like pay the admin fee. Okay. This now becomes 4 grains of gold. Okay. All right. So the admin fee is 4 grains of gold. Okay. Instead of this fiat here. Okay. We don't need to use that term any longer henceforth. Okay. And this is the second one also that admin mentioned. So this is now 40 grains of gold instead of this $100 here. Okay, 40 grains of gold. So that will be the right terms to use. Okay, because the issue of fiat we want to eliminate completely. Okay, within the TBC community. So let's understand it, let's note it, let's internalize it, and let's apply it appropriately at all times. That's what TBC admin advised. Okay, so I think that is all I have to share with us. I hope we understood everything. Let me stop sharing now. All right, I welcome you back. At least you can continue to see my face. I hope we understood all that are shared with us. They are very, very important that we note all that I mentioned to us. All right, because we must do things correctly within the TBC community. That's why admin brings out all these, instructions, all these directions right in the blog. And that's why it's part of our system that we should study the blog daily. Okay? If we make it our lifestyle, within our community, then there won't be confusion, there won't be problems, there won't be too many unnecessary questions. Okay? So let's ensure that we always go to study the blog. Okay? We will see everything everything laid bare on the table for us to avoid any form of desperation, any form of confusion, all right, at all times. Also, the broadcasters are there to help us when we run into problems. Rather than give people wrong impression or wrong information about what is happening within our community, ask any of the broadcasters that you can get in touch with. Okay, you will get proper education. All right, because all the broadcasters are ready and prepared to answer questions. Okay, questions on TBC and all the activities within the community. All right, so like I always say, after this broadcast, peradventure there's something you want to clear up, go below my video. Under the description section, you will see details, my contact. Feel free to contact me, all right? And I will help you, okay? Not just answering your questions. I will coach you. I will teach you. If you are teachable, if you are coachable, you are in good hands, all right? So you have everything laid out for you. Everything is made easy within TBC community. All right? We will help you to achieve your life goals. All right? So that is it. I thank you so very much for joining me in this live broadcast. I do this every single day, and I invite you to join me every single day. All right? As I continue to bring us insightful, educative, and updated information on everything that is happening within TBC community. Thank you so very much. As I sign off now, good night and God bless you all. Bye now.